Hello my friends, thank you very much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at beautiful, beautiful chords, taking your simple A's, D's and E's and doing something a little bit cooler with them. Because sometimes we want to sound a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, but basically we want some interesting sounds coming from this acoustic guitar, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So we're going to have a lovely chord progression to go through where you're going to be able to implement and practice these chords. So let's start off, right? So normally you would play an A chord like this. I'm trying to get my camera in focus. Here we go, right? So normally we'd play an A chord like this, but we're going to start off by playing it up here. Now there's nothing special about this yet, right? We've got an A triad here, our first finger on B on the 5th fret, middle finger on 6 at the D, and then third finger on 7 on the, the 6 on the G and 7 on the D, alright? Now we can also play the open A, because it's an A chord. We can play the open E as well at that, we can do that. Okay, but where it's going to get really interesting is the next two moves that we're going to do, because we're going to move our fingers to make an A minor shape, alright? And that effectively becomes an A major 7. Then we're going to move it again, alright? And this becomes an A dominant 7, okay? A major 7, A dominant 7. Now the best way to think about this chord is making the D shape, okay, where you have basically you start on the 5th fret of the D string and you just make the little D shape there. And again, you can play every string. Now what I tend to like to do with this one is actually just pinch it, my thumb and my fingers, just like this. Alright, you can use a pick, you can do whatever you like. Alright, you can get the open A, you can just play the triads, whatever you like. But what I like about this is you can kind of vibrato the chords as well. Alright, now you'll be wondering, where do you go from there, right? I'm not going to leave you hanging, don't worry, we're going to do something. But I'm going to play this little picking pattern like this. If I can get it right, let's start that again. Just to show you what I'm doing here with my fingers, alright? So I've got this here. Alright, now sometimes I get the low A or the A, or sometimes I just get these strings here, alright? And that is what we do. Alright, so from there we've got the A major 7, A dominant 7, and then, ooh, baby, D major 7. Alright, and again, this is a really easy chord to play. You could play it up here, right? This is kind of normally where I would play it. Alright, making this shape here, but we can play it just as easily down here just by barring the bottom 3 strings and getting that open D. So we get this. Alright, now where do we go from here? Now this is where I've had to let my ear take me and try and figure something out here. And I had this little melody going on in my head, and I had this. Alright, so let me just walk you through what I'm doing there. I've got this little A triad here now, where I'm barring the bottom 2 strings on the 5th fret, and I've got the A on 6, my middle on 6. Barring the bottom 3 on, I'm just getting the bottom 3 strings here as well on the 4th fret. Alright, and then the bottom 3 on the 2nd fret. You could also play these as 6ths and just get the G and E string. And then we come to just 1. This is just basically effectively an E chord, but I want to just keep these bottom 3 strings going here. So I could do this. Or I could do or pick, basically, yeah. So far we've got this. Hard to remember. Then I'm going to finish it off, right, by doing the same thing. And then coming up here and getting this little B triad. Alright, which is basically just the same as here, but up on the 7th fret. Alright, and I'm actually get my third finger up there so I can play the full chord there on the D string of the 9th fret. And then I'm going to do a little lick to bring me back to the start. Alright? Like that. Slide 7 to 9, 7 on the B. Slide back from 8 to 6, then 4 on the G. Just a little lick, if I can get it right, to bring me back in at the beginning. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you took something from that. If you did, let me know in the comments. Before I let you go, I need to let you know that I'm having my free blues bootcamp again. Last time it went down super well. We had a lot of fun and everybody learned tons and it was a super cool time. So if you want to learn blues, it's 5 days. It's free. We do challenges. You need to upload videos. It's on Facebook. You can also do it via YouTube as well. But click the link in the description and make sure you join us 26th of August for 5 days. Yeah, so hope to see you there. And either way, thank you very much for joining me and I'll see you in the next one.